Hello. I'm a little late because I had to wait for my iPad to charge, so this is so weird. It's so close. I don't understand. So, okay. There we go. That's a little better, huh? I don't know. I'm here, so if y'all want to join me, that would be great. I don't have a lot of updates today. There's a couple of updates I'm going to have to give you that I'm kind of sad about, but I'll tell you those like later whenever I am working on my project. So I'm going to just wait a few minutes, see if anybody's going to show up here today, and then we'll get started on a project I'm going to share with y'all today. So it'll be interesting. It'll be kind of, hopefully I have most everything ready to go. I don't even know where to look. I'm going to look right here if I can remember. So it'll look like I'm actually looking at you. So once you get online, just let me know, say hello, and anyone that watches this later, make sure you subscribe and join my Facebook page. Now, if you would like to get notifications when I go online, all you have to do is, I think you just tap on the video, and then you can, there's like a little, let me see if I can find it for you. There's like a little bell, and you just click on it, and it'll let you know whenever I come online next time, so you won't ever have to miss me. Let me see if I can get on there and just see while we're waiting on people to get here. So I'm gonna get here online. Hey Julie, I see you on here. If you click on the video as you're watching it, tell me if there's like a bell that you could click on to let you know whenever I'm on online. I'm not sure if it's on there or not, because on my end it doesn't show up, but of course I'm the one that's doing the video, so that may be why. I don't know. So we're gonna create a cute little card today. It'll be fun. So how's my connection? Is it any better? I have the Wi-Fi on this time. I want to make sure that I know, I'm excited. Yay! And we're gonna do a fun card. So, and we're gonna do a little bit of big shot work, even though there's a lot of big shot work in this card. But like I said earlier, I kind of planned ahead and did most of the cutting for you, so you won't have to sit there and watch me cut everything. So we're gonna try to get started here in just a second. I don't know if I should leave this out or not. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll see if I can flip this around. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna flip and we're gonna try to get started, and hopefully that's not too, oh, sorry, hang on. I gotta get my chair wheel is not hitting the right spot. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can get it to turn around for me. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. Gotta see which way it's going. Okay, I'm still here, so don't go away. So this is, I'm kind of already showing you what I'm doing. I don't want to do that just yet. I'll show you the colors, but this is ribbon for my daughter's point shoe. I've had to redo her point shoes. Still working on it, so it's a different kind of ribbon, so it's kind of funny. So I've already got my stamps all ready to go. Almost, not quite. These are just the stamps that I'm using. I'm using Memento ink. And let's see, what else am I using? Daffodil Delight is going to be the color that we're using today. And I'm going to be using some of these Stampin' Blends today. Super cute. And we're going to be using this organdy ribbon that you can get. Well, this is one of the sad things, is it is no longer available at the moment. So if you've already placed your order, you should be able to get yours. But if you haven't, you're going to have to wait till March to get these. So super sad. And of course, it happens whenever I decide to have a, hey Colleen, how are you? Yay, I'm so excited. You can order these in March, but they're going to be limited supply. And so if you want them, you need to get them as soon as you can in March. That's one of the sad things. It's so popular that everybody wants it, and it has gone by the wayside for now. So this is the Daffodil Light. That's what we're going to use tonight. Unfortunately, of course, I would do a video with everything that's almost not available. So Lemon Lime Twist, that's a really pretty one. There's Highland Heather. I wrote on these because there's nothing on these, let me know, so I can remember what color they are. So there's Grapefruit Grove. and Balmy Blue. So, okay, so I'm going to put these to the side, and we're going to go ahead and get started, I think. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get all the stamping out of the way. So we're going to take these two pieces, I believe, put these to the side. Oh, and I'm using this punch right here, which is also on low inventory. So if you want it, go ahead and order it, especially if you want to use, especially if you ordered this is what we're going to use today, this piece of cake stamp set. Super cute. Look at all those different cake designs. We're going to be using this one today, and we're going to be using this little piece right here and the cake stand. And then I'm going to use a sentiment, a couple of them on there. So super cute little stamp set. So, all right, so we're going to use this and the cake builder punch right here. And let me find them. We're going to be using the Gingham Gala paper, and I'm going to use the Daffodil Delight one. And these are all 6x6 sheets of paper. And we've got, I think this is Grapefruit Grove, Daffodil Delight, Heather, what is that one called? I forget. Highland Heather? Yes. And there's more Grapefruit Grove. I don't know why this was out of place. I think because I was using it the other day. Lemon Lime Twist and Balmy Blue. And they both, they're all like two-sided. So this has the little small squares, and this one has the larger one. So if you can see the difference, just like that. So they're both two-sided. But we're going to use the Daffodil Delight. And I think, yeah, I've already got it all ready to go. So I'm going to put that away. Okay, so we're using this, and I've already pulled all my stamps out that I'm going to use. And so what we're going to do first is we're going to have to figure out how to lay these. So I'm going to take these off real quick, and I'm going to show you a little secret. So we're going to take this piece of Whisper White cardstock, just an extra piece. Like I just got ink all over it from my finger for some reason. Oh, there was still ink on the stamp set. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use the inky side, and we're going to put it right, we're going to punch this out real quick. Okay, all right, so we got it punched out. And then you can use these pieces if you wanted or whatever. Okay, so we got it punched out, and what I'm going to do, so we can make sure they line up so I can punch it out again once I've colored it and stamped it. So I'm going to take my stamp, and I'm going to flip it over and put it right there inside that little punch out already, okay? And we're going to do the same thing with this. Let me see if I can get some of this ink off, because I did not clean it earlier. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing with that one. So we're going to flip it over, and we're going to put it this side up, the flat side up, so you'll be able to pick it up with your stamp, with your block, I mean. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to take our block, and we're going to take it just like that. And see, now they're ready to go. So what I'm going to do, well, I'm going to just leave that here. And I'm probably going to use this side, I think. Well, I could use this side. So I'm going to take my Memento Tuxedo Black. Go ahead and ink my stamp up. Super cute. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and stamp it on there. Let me see which way I need to go. I think I need to go this direction. Yeah, I think that's right. And I'm going to put it closer to the bottom edge. That way I could make sure that I can punch that out properly. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. Let me see if I can get it. Go ahead and stamp that right there. Ta-da! Okay, and put that to the side because we won't need that anymore. And I'm going to go ahead and color this now before I punch it out. So we're going to do a little bit of coloring. It won't take long, I promise. So we're going to take, this is Daffodil Delight, the stamping blend, and we're going to just go ahead and just color all this. And it really doesn't matter if you get it on the flower and stuff, because you'll see in a minute why. Okay. So I'm just going to color all this. And with stamping blends, they're great because they don't, they blend so well together, so you don't really have to worry about doing something too dark or too light. So I want to make sure I get all the edges. There we go. Okay, we're going to put that away, and we're going to get the darker Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to use the blunt end, the more blunt end. And we're going to color these the little flowers. My fan makes all kinds of noise. Okay, so I'm going to do this little flower. It's a little bit darker. Okay. Hey Donna, how are you? I'm so happy y'all are here. I'm just doing another card tonight. Okay, and then what I did is I went ahead and did this little lattice. I just kind of pretty much just go down the line. I'm not real particular about being perfect because nobody's perfect, and you can tell it's homemade, which is what the whole point of it is, right? Okay, so, and then I'm gonna go back and just kind of go over these little dots. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Maybe I should zoom in just a smidge. Maybe that might help a little bit. Okay, see if that helps. So I'm just going over these little dots just real quickly. Okay, all right, and then the same thing with these. All right, almost done. I mean, it is like, it's so cute. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, actually I'm gonna take the other end, the more feathered end of the marker, and I'm just gonna, I don't know, maybe I should do, let me see. Oh, I'm afraid. Let me do, I'm kind of a little nervous about doing blending myself, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, the lighter Daffodil Delight Stampin' Blend, and I just kind of went over just a smidge, just to make it a little bit like a little bit darker on that side, just because, kind of make it like a shadow, and then I did it on this side. I don't know, I just that's just the way I did it. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of go over this a little bit more, like that. Just kind of play with it. It takes some getting used to. I don't know. I'm just kind of hanging out and just playing with it myself. Okay, and then I'm going to take this. What is this one? Light Smoky Slate Stampin' Blend. And I'm going to go over the cake tray. So let's see. I'm going to go just like this. Super quick, super easy, doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Alright, let me just kind of go through here. Whoops. It's going to be punched out, so it but it does leave a little bit of white edge on this, just a little bit. But so you got to kind of be careful of how you color and stuff. You don't want to go too far outside the edges. Okay, and then what I do is I'm going to use the same color. And I'm going to try to make it a little bit darker. Let's see, on this side. Just kind of blend it in so it'll look, it's going to be really cool. You'll see what I'm talking about. Just kind of blend it a little bit. Just to make it look like it's got a shadow on it. I don't know, a lot of y'all may be, hey Linda, hey girl, what are you doing? I haven't talked to you in so long. Soon I'm going to be starting my card classes again. I'm going to sit down tonight. I'm going to get that done. I know y'all are waiting for my card classes. And I'm, like I said, I'm going to do some online too. So if anybody's out of town, they could join with us. I'm super excited. Okay, so I think that's it on that. Oh, and I need to stamp one more thing. So I'm going to get my little, remember I said I was going to use this. Okay. Let me zoom out a little bit so we can see what I'm doing. All right, oops, gosh, I don't want to do that. Get my Memento black ink again, and I'm just going to dab that real quick, put that away, and I'm just going to stick this somewhere. Doesn't have to be anywhere in particular. Okay, there we go. All right, and then I'm going to basically do the same thing. It's really not that, it doesn't really take that long, but I am kind of going slow, so I'm going to do these little like little roses or whatever they are real quick. I'm going to do that one and that little petal. There's two of them. Nope, there's one over here too. Okay, and then I'm going to take the light Daffodil Delight and I'm going to do these little, what do you call these, like little daisies? I don't know what they are. Kind of looks like it. Okay. Linda, did you have a good Christmas and New Year's? I haven't talked to you in so long. Okay, so there's that. And let's see, did I do that one as a yellow? Let me see. Let me look at my other card real quick. Nope, I did it as a green. Okay, so then we're going to take the light Old Olive and we're going to do this. Oh, goodness, I did the wrong one. Okay, so these are like little leaves. Okay. That yellow, that light Daffodil Delight is so light, it's hard to tell if I actually got it. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to get that Daffodil Delight and really go over this again. I don't want it darker than the little roses, but I want to be able to look like they're yellow. Maybe I did. I don't know. I can't really tell. It's kind of hard to tell when you're behind a camera like this. So, okay, so I think we're done with all the coloring. Yes. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cake builder punch again. And we're going to punch this little thing out. See, now it lines up nicely with my stamp right here. And I'm going to try to line it up perfectly-ish. Perfectly-ish. Let me move it up some. Okay, that's the best I'm going to do. Don't have to go crazy with it or anything. Get all nervous about it. So now you have your little cake and your cake stand. Aren't they adorable? Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so on this piece, I'm just going to use my paper snips. And bear with me because we are going to, well, hang on. I am going to fussy cut this one out. And I did not plan ahead because it really doesn't take that long. So what you do is you're going to hold the paper and you mostly move the paper around. Keep your scissors still. Okay, we had good holidays. Just been busy. Haven't stopped yet. Ready for normal. Yes, aren't we all ready for the normal? I could not wait for that. I mean, the holidays can just wear you out, get you out of whack, and the sleep deprivation and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it does feel good to kind of get back to normal. We still have a tree up. It's not decorated or anything, but I'm just too lazy to pull it down. I don't want to. It looks so cute, especially when it was lit up, even without the decorations. It was fun. So, but yeah, so fussy cutting, you just move your paper around and you keep your scissors for the most part still. And you just go around and around and around and around. Yeah, so fun. Okay, we're almost done. I'm trying not to be too picky. I don't want it to go for very long a video, so okay, let's see. So I think I'm going to probably do my classes on a Thursday night, just like I think, well, no, I was doing them on Tuesday, weren't I? Let me think. I don't have to worry about bringing the girls to dance, so either a Tuesday night or a Thursday night. And right now, I'll probably do just one a month until I can get into the rhythm of things. Like I said, I'm still trying to get back to normal too myself. So there's that. So that didn't take too long, did it? Nah. Okay. All right, so let me throw that away. All right, so we got those pieces. Now I'm going to set these to the side. And what is this for? Oh, yeah, I know what that is. Okay, we'll go ahead and stamp this. So we're going to take, let's see, is this what I wanted to do? Nope. Okay, so we're going to leave that. This says, what does it say? Cake is the answer. I think that's what it says. Cake is the answer. So when you have a really long stamp like this, just put it down like this. And if you want to, you can line it up with, you know, the grid paper, grid marks on it. And then you can just pick it up like this. And it should be straight for the most part. I'm going to go ahead and take these out so that we can see what we're doing. Okay, put those aside. So it's pretty much straight. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my Daffodil Delight ink. And this is the old ink pad. I probably shouldn't put that on there. Hang on a second. Let me get those off. There we go. All right. But you can still, it's just, the ink is fine. You can still use the ink. Okay, so we're going to take our stamp. Oh, gosh, where'd that stay right there. I don't want to lose that. Okay. I'm going to ink it up. And then we're going to just stamp it right here. Cake is the answer. Cute. Okay, Daffodil Delight. There's that. And we'll take that out again in a minute. All right, so I'm going to put that to the side. And we're going to go ahead and start building this card a little bit. So I've got my Whisper White cardstock. It's started out as an 8.5 by 11, and I cut it down to 5.5 by 8, and 8.5, 5.5 by 8.5. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So we're going to take our first, okay, so let me show you this real quick. Ooh, isn't that so beautiful? These are brand new framelets. They are called, let me find out for you. I want to give you the right name, because if you decide to order these, you want to know what the name is. They are called Rectangle Stitched Framelit Dies. Rectangle Stitched Framelit Dies. Beautiful. You gotta have them. You just do so much with these. I used almost every one of these, like every other one, and then one of these. They're so pretty. And if you look really closely, I'm gonna pull this one out for you. And I'm gonna see if I can find an old piece that I cut out already. Let me look real quick. Okay, yeah, okay, so this is the largest one that they have. And if you notice, there's two stitched designs on these. And what you do is you're going to cut it out. This is the one I used to cut this one out with the Big Shot, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And it gives you the stitched edge right there. You see that? The stitched edge. And this isn't the right size as this piece right here, but it gives you an idea. So when you cut it out, it also gives you a frame stitched edge. So you could use this and put like a piece of background paper or designer series paper or whatever you want, or another stamp inside, or whatever you want to do, and you'll have it. So it's like two things in one, so it's perfect. You can't live without them now. So I'm going to put that back. Okay, so I use that to create these pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and get the adhesive and put this on here. Okay. Who else is on here? Colleen, Julie, and Donna, and Linda. Yay! So happy that y'all are all here with me. So this is this is cut with that framelit. It's 3 3/4 by 5 1/8. So it's just a little bit smaller than what I would normally do. I usually do 5 1/4 by 4. So it's just like a quarter of an inch, or let's see, 1/8 of an inch smaller, something like that. Okay, and then we're going to take our Gingham Gala. Oh God, I got to find all my pieces that I'm supposed to use with this. Hang on a second. Here they are. Gingham Gala. So I actually did the same thing with that. See the stitched edge? Aren't they so cute? Okay, so before I put this on there, I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight ribbon. See, this is what it looks like. It has like a sheer look to it. And I'm going to wrap it around this piece. And make sure it's flat, and I'm just going to do, let me see how I'm going to do this. I'm going to tie a knot in this. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so I've got it this direction, and I'm going to try to do my best to do it. Let's see. Oh, it's so hard to do it with just one finger. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do it like this. Tighten a knot. I'm not even going to go with a bow on this one because that's just a little bit too... Okay, so it may be a little cockeyed and a little bit loose, a little bit, you know, crooked, but you just have to kind of work with it. So I'm going to just kind of move it over just a smidge over there, and then I'm going to cut this piece. It's going to be pretty small of a little knot. Let's see, I'm going to go this way. Let's see if that worked. Okay, so I may need to cut it down a little bit more. We'll see. Okay, so we got this. Super cute. All right, now I'm going to try to keep it in the middle. Okay, now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to adhere it to the Daffodil Delight cardstock. And it's going to go right in the middle, and it's about 1/2 inch smaller, I believe. I think it looks like it to me, about that. And then we're going to take my next layer. Again, I use the Stitch Tape framelets, and I use like every other one in the Stitch Tape framelets. So we're going to put adhesive on the back of this one, and I'm going to put it right here on top. I might have to move that over just a little bit. Let's see if it'll let me. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm going to put this right here on the top, and I'm going to kind of make it even from top to bottom. I don't want it to be in the center of it, so I just left like a 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch on that side right here. Okay, Then I'm going to take my last gingham gala. Remember I said they had two sides, either the large check or the small check, and I'm going to use this side right here. So I'm going to flip it over, and we're going to put adhesive on the back of this. And let's see, the gingham gala is back ordered. So if you want this, you better get it now. So now I'm going to center this one in the Daffodil Delight cardstock right there in the middle. Okay. And then before we move on, I'm going to move that to the side, and we're going to have, I just got a piece of Whisper White, and I actually used the smallest. No, it wasn't the smallest. Hang on, let me put this down. It was the next to smallest piece, this one right here, as for my Whisper White. Okay, so that was fun. That was fun to do. Okay, we're going to use these in just a second. I'm going to show you. Okay, so we have my Whisper White. Okay, we're going to put that down, and this is where we're going to start using our cute little cake pieces. Alright, so we've got our little cake stand, and what I'm going to use for this, instead of adhesive, you could use adhesive, or Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm just going to use our Tombow glue. So we have that on our website too. So I'm just going to put a little bit in there. So it'll stay down just a smidge. You don't need a whole lot. Okay. And then we're going to put this on this piece right here. I'm going to put it about right here. Okay. There we go. Alright. You just kind of hold it down. Let it get stuck there real good. Alright. There. Cute, cute, cute. And now what I'm going to do is go ahead and take some Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm going to put it on the back of our cake piece. Now I did use two earlier. Let's see. I'm going to put one right there at the top and one right here at the bottom. Okay. And we're going to take the backings off. Okay. Alright, Stampin' Dimensionals. I love them. Okay, and I'm going to just put this right on the platter, the cake platter. It's so cute. Alright, this little piece, I'm going to flip it over. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to take my mini dimensionals. Let me get those real quick. Right here. And we're going to put one on the back. Those are teeny tiny, the baby dimensionals. See the difference? One's larger, one's smaller. Okay, I'm sure it's hard to see, I know. Okay, and I'm going to put this on here just right so it doesn't show. Okay, and I'm going to take the back off. And we're going to put that on my Whisper White. And you're going to have to, you might want to get some tweezers or something. I don't know, it's kind of hard to put on there. And I'm going to put it right here on top of my cake. It's the cake topper. Isn't that so cute? So adorable. So cute, cute, cute. Alright, so I'm not done with this part yet. Actually, I'm going to move on because I want to do something with this later. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take this piece. We're almost done, I promise. Hopefully y'all weren't bored. And we're going to take our card back over here. And I'm going to put it right here in the middle. And, oh, you know what I did? Oh, wait, I put dimensionals on this. Let me get the regular dimensionals. Instead of adhesive, we're going to use dimensionals. I think I put like 3 of them on there. Okay, so we're going to put one here, one here, one here. That way it'll pop up just a little bit. Okay. So, celebration's going on right now. There's a little smudge. I'm always, see, I get smudges everywhere. You have to be really careful when you're working with ink. Okay, there we go. But that's okay. It makes it more fun, more homemade. I'm going to cut this off just a little bit shorter because it's a little bit too long for me. Okay, so then we're going to take, oh, I'm not done. Okay, this is when I'm going to move everything kind of out of the way, and then we're going to do our big shot work. So I'm going to show you real quick without taking too long how I cut out all those pieces. So I'm going to move this over. I'm going to take this piece that I've already stamped on, and we're going to take our rectangle stitched framelits, and we're going to take this middle piece that I took out right here. Okay, this piece right here. And I'm going to just put this right here on top of here, and we're going to cut it out. Let me get the big shot over here real quick. Let's see if I can get this done and get everything out of the way. reach over here for it. Okie dokie, so this is our big shot. Let me see if I need to back up a little bit. Nope, I don't know if I can. Okay, so you'll get the idea. So we got this platform. It's the precision base plate over the magnetic plate. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this right here. Put this down. You want to make sure that your stitched part is facing down. And then we're going to kind of line it up just as best as we can. Get it as even and straight and all that good stuff. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. What does that look like? I think it looks okay. I'm just going to leave it alone because if I move it anymore, it's going to just mess up even more. Then I'm going to take this top clear plate and I'm going to carefully lay it down. And then you just crank it through. There's like a handle that I'm rolling through. Hang on, let me show you. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so I'm going to roll this through. It's going to make a noise. It's okay. It's going to be fine. Okay, so it comes out the other end just like this. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put this away so we don't need it anymore. So here's my piece. Put that over there. Okay, so we got this cut. And watch. See, it left the stitched on that. And we've got the stitched edge on this one. So cute. Okay, so I'm going to throw this away. Alright, so we're going to bring our card back out here. I'm going to put this away. Don't want to lose them. Okay. I'm going to turn this over. We're going to put some dimensionals on the back of that. Probably like 3 of them. Okay, so we have to kind of be careful how we put them on because these are kind of big. We don't want it showing through. Okay, so with that big shot, that's how I did all these different layers on the card. Okay, so take the backings off of these. I'm trying to put them away as I go. Okay, all right. We're almost done. We're almost done. I promise, I promise, I promise. Okay, so when I was trying to figure out where to put this, and it was really hard to decide, so I just put it right here at the edge of this yellow gingham gala, up a little bit, and when I did, it kind of made it even right here. I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, so we're still not done. I'm going to go ahead and take some of these. These are our Share What You Love Artisan Pearls, and I'm going to get my paper piercer. You could use this for so many things. And I'm going to take these little yellow ones down here. I'm going to take 3 of them. Put one right here. One. Oops, oops. Get that on there. Okay, one over here. Just kind of dresses it up a little bit. Gives it a little bit of oomph to it. Okay, so we're not done yet. I'm going to take my clear Wink of Stella. I love this pen. It's my favorite pen. And I used this the other day, so it still has a little bit of glitter on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. See, it still has a little bit of glitter on it. So I'm just going to go and put a little bit of glitter in these little flowers. Okay, maybe a few up here. I don't know if I did that on my other card. Don't remember putting it on those. And you can go back and put some more. It's my favorite pen. And then what else I did is I went on the tray and just kind of did the one side kind of where I put like the shadowing. And hopefully, let me see if that's coming out. Yep, it's coming out pretty good. It's not as thick as I probably would want it, but I didn't want to open it and squeeze it out just for this little bit. But I think you could kind of see a little bit of shimmer maybe. Oh, there it is. There it is, somewhere in there. But you can keep going through and putting a little bit more if you want. There we go. It's actually getting really a lot more in there. Okay, just like that. Okay, so the outside is done. And let me put this away. And we're going to do the inside of the card real quick. We're going to finish it off. So I'm going to flip it over, and we're going to put like a little sentiment on the inside of this card. So we're going to take this off, and I'm going to put, what was this called? What did it say? It said, who cares what the question is? Remember the front of the card says cake is the answer? Who cares what the question is? So again, you're going to lay this down. Let me make sure I have it the right direction. Lay it on your grid paper, kind of get it even as best you can. Put that right there, okay? And then we're going to take the happy birthday, And we're going to do the same thing, kind of get it as even as you can. And I'm going to put it kind of right above the happy birthday. So you got your stamp all ready to go. All right, so I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight ink pad and ink it up. Now you could use any color DSP, you could use any color ribbon, you know, if it matches. And so since everything's kind of on back order or on low inventory, you might want to consider doing that. So I'm just going to pick the middle somewhere and I'm just going to stamp it right there. Okay, there we go. So who cares what the question is? Happy birthday! So cute. All right, so there is your cute little card. Go ahead and fold it, get it crisp edge right here. Our bone folder, we do sell these on our website as well. So there's your cute little card. And this is the one I made earlier. So what do y'all think? Isn't that so adorable? I love it. It just dresses it up. All those little pearls and then the glitter. I love it. Here's one that, see if it shows up any, the glitter. There's a little bit right there. Hopefully the connection is better. I don't know, can you see real well? I don't know. So there's my cute little card. So this is from the Piece of Cake stamp set. It is not on back order. It is not on low inventory. And you could order it as a bundle with your cake builder punch. So it's a little bit, you get 10% off if you order these together. And let me see, I don't even know what the price is on that. So you can look it up, get that, get you some cardstock, whatever color you want. We have all different colors of cardstock. And you can, thank you, Julie. And then you can order that, and then you can get something for free. I'm not saying what, because it would have been these 5 colors. You could have got for free, but now that they are on back order or low inventory, or not low inventory, what do you call it? I don't know, back ordered, I think. Oops, sorry. Then you could pick out something else or pick out another ribbon, however you want to do it. So, and then, or you can pick you up some of these new stamping blends. They're not new, but stamping blends. You could do some, these pearls. You could also get you some gingham yalla. That's on low inventory, I think. Let me make sure. Oh, okay, it's back order. You can still order it, but you won't get it until later. But you can get that. You can get any kind of DSP that might be available on our website. Let's see. The Daffodil Delight ink is on low inventory. So, like I said, you could always get a different color. And I think that's it. Now, if you do decide to order anything on my website at cricketscorner.stampinupnet, you can use my host code, which is, I'm going to write it down for you. Oops. Let's see. I'll write it down right here. It is, let me find it. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. A P K G K V X V. So you could type that in when you order. You place your order, and it'll ask you for like any kind of codes or anything, and this is what you'll type in. If it's under $149, if it's $149.99, anything under that, you could use this code. Anything over $150, don't use this code, and you get your own rewards for placing $150 order or more. But don't forget that you do, this is Celebration, so you can get this right here, 10% off. And then you can add whatever you want to, any kind of cardstock or whatever color you want. And but make sure you get that soon because this right here, the punch, is on low inventory. So make sure you do that, and make sure you use this code, and go to cricketscorner.stampinupnet and place your order. So, and I also received all of our catalogs today, so I'll be putting those out in the mail before Friday, before the end of the week. So start looking for it in the mail next week, and y'all have a great evening, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.